Hey everyone, a Nerd Named Mark here, and it's time for This Week in Candy Toys. One blog post this week. Obviously, it was the debut and premiere weekend for #1 Sentai Gozyuger. So, obviously, we're all riding the hype train of that. I have a video coming up probably either Tuesday or Wednesday going over the first episode as well as my Kamen Gabu stuff. But we only have one blog post this week, and it is actually a follow up to the Minipla for our newest Sentai, showing off the other Robos. I'm intrigued by this. I have not checked it out yet, so I don't want to waste any time. I'm going to switch right over and let's take a look. So this is the... to me, everyone's going to text me now, of course. Like, hey, you come play games. I'm like, bro, I'm recording. So we have our look at the second set, which is going to come with a Tiga sword, as well as Eagle Shooter 50 and Unicorn Drill 50. This is going to be coming out in June. Apparently, the videos for it are not available in my country. I'm not turning my VPN on right now. And I just turned it off too, which is annoying. That hurts my feelings. All right, so we'll just skip down to this. Also, release dates are subject to change without notice. Just saying. The box alone for the second set looks really cool. I like it. Honestly, with the mini plot and anything Super Sentai, Bandai doesn't miss when it comes with the box art. The box art is so good, especially for mini plots, because with Kamen Rider, unless it's a premium Bandai, they just come in a plain black, like muted color block. Sometimes it's just black, or it could be brown. We've had blue, green, but it's nothing. But it's just a plain box. For the actual overall box, when it comes to the boxes for the like the Sotos and stuff, it's just little, like, it shows the character. They're not done like this. Is the mini plot boxes always are good. But let's look at the lineup once again. Just like with set one, we are getting a Tega sword, and then the main ones that are going to be included is the Eagle Shooter 50. That looks pretty cool. And then our Unicorn Drill 50, and just like what you could do, there's different changes. So we do have the Tiga Sword Red, which is, from the, that's just, what you get with the sword. But then when you combine the Eagle Shooter with it, you get Tiga Sword Green. I like the green on this. The clear blue looks really cool. Like the clear color. It's neat. Left looks posable, which I'm all for. And then we have Take a Sword Black. This is the one I like the most. Honestly, I like the fact that there's a shield and the unicorn turns kind of into like a drill sword, especially how the arm looks. Like, that's pretty badass. The downside is, once again, all 6 boxes are needed to make one sword. If they had made it so, even if it was like 4 boxes make the sword, and then box 5 is for our eagle, box 6 is for the unicorn, perfect, because then I can get multiple swords, so I can make multiple the main of each robo. But that's not the case. I have to, I was thinking about it, and I was talking to some people on Discord. I was like, I have to buy 5 sets, 5 full sets, and then I will have basically multiple dupes of the main different, I'm gonna call them auxiliary ones because it's like they attach to it, and that's not appealing to me, especially when you split it like this, where green is 3 boxes and our black unicorn is 3 boxes. Like, the way this is split is just horrible. Especially, it's best when lined up in multiples. Yes, it is, but that's 5 sets right there. Like, that's and it says right here, maybe something good will happen if you collect multiple Tega swords, which makes me believe there is something else going on with the set. So it's like, I have to. One, the show just started. We're 1 episode in, so who knows? But 2, that is not appealing to me. That I have to spend money, because I'm digging the show after the first episode, and and this will be what, the 4th, maybe the 3rd or 4th season in a row where I'm getting all the candy toys for it. So I'm not sure. I got to see what we're going to do about Yudos and everything else. And I misspoke in the beginning when I was talking about box art. This is what I meant, like the full box that the whole set comes in. I love how Bandai does this with the mini plas. Like, I wish we got cool artwork like this if you got a full box for like the Sotos, but that's not the case. This was once again another good box art. I'll keep the boxes like I normally do, but man, this is just a kick in the pants because the dupes, man. I can't get over it. I really can't. And then also they've been writing about the next, big huge set for Boon Boonger, which comes out in December. I'm not sure. I'm still on the fence if I'm gonna get this. I'm not even sure. But I'm hoping they'll reveal what are was it Yara Yakua? I can't enunciate it. I forgot already. Oh, it's a Yaruka. I'm waiting to see what that's gonna look like. So who knows? And yeah, so that's really it. I mean, the first one's coming out soon. And it says the page for Minipla 2 will be updated on the 20th of February, which is the website where you can go to see that, which is the Candy Toy Portal page. I always check those out instead of the blog posts throughout the week, but the downside is Google Translate does not translate it properly. And as much as Duolingo has helped, I still can't read as good as I wish I could right now. Also, they are doing an early bird campaign for the first set. And it just started over the weekend. So I'm gonna hit up my guy and see if I can if he does end up getting an early release campaign, if he can try and get me one. But it is scheduled to release in April for the first set, so that's cool. And then obviously in March we have our first set for the SG Sentai rings, which I'm gonna pick some of these up. And then in May we have the second set as well. And that is it. Quick and to the point. But yeah, the main thing right now, I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do about multiples. Because especially when they put it, he's like, oh, maybe something will happen if you get multiple Tega swords. And it's like, I don't want multiple, but I want the 5 Robos on display. I was really hoping for a Yudo announcement now that the show actually aired. Because usually I believe the Minipla usually comes out first. Then we get the Yudos. And so hopefully this weekend coming up on the 22nd or this and that, we get our Yudo announcement. That would make me very happy because I want to see what we have in store for Yudos, how it's going to work, because there are previous Sentai Reds in the show. So does that mean we have the opportunity to have Sentai Reds popping up in Yudos? Because then I can have like a Forever Red type situation with a shelf full of all the Sentai Red Yudos, but then that would be expensive if they end up doing all those, because they would have to do multiple waves, and then they have to kind of treat it like Kamen Rider and release a set like every other month, which I'd be okay with. I'd buy them. But yeah, that's it for the video. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Not of the first episode, just because save that for when I put my review up. Let's not spoil anything for the first episode of the show. Just strictly from the Minipla standpoint, what are your thoughts on this? Like I said, I'm optimistically cautious about how I'm going to handle getting multiples. But other than that, it looks cool. They look great. So I'm excited for that release. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget the subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next video.